Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about a really easy way you could strum through Angel Eyes by Healey. And we're going to start off on a C major chord. And the way you play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the first fret, second finger on the D string, second fret, third finger on the A string on the third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the C, we're going to be going to a G major chord. We're going to play G major. First finger goes to the A string on the second fret, second finger on the low E string on the third fret, and third finger on the high E string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the G, we're going to be going to an F major chord. So we'll talk about a really easy way to play this. But if you know the bar F major, you do your first finger across the entire first fret, second finger on the G string, second fret, third finger on the A string, third fret, and the pinky on the D string, third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major bar chord, and it sounds really happy. Now a good substitute for that, though, is something called F major 7. And when you play F major 7, the first finger goes to the B string on the first fret, second finger on the G string, second fret, and the third finger on the D string on the third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds an F major 7. It sounds really, really happy. And on our intro, that's basically kind of our chord progression. It's that C, G, F, C, G, F, kind of at the very beginning. Now, there are also some other voicings for the C if you want to get in that intro lick, where you could take the C major as a third fret bar chord, and then kind of take the third finger and go over the D, G, and the B string on the fifth fret. And that's another way you could play your C chord. And it starts out with this cool little arpeggio where you could work A string, D string, B string, G, and then a D string kind of around that. So it's kind of a little broken chord around the C chord. And then if you took the F major bar chord shape and kind of used it on third fret, that's another way you could play G major, and that kind of sets you up for a B, G, D. It's kind of a little arpeggio. And then the A string, so you'd be going B, G, D, A, kind of holding down that shape. And then we slide down to first fret for kind of that same arpeggio, but on an F chord. So you have the C, G, F, C, and then G, F. So you want to kind of play around with that too. And that can feel a little bit easier, I know, for me actually to kind of do that as a finger style thing. Actually, that makes it a little bit easier for me to kind of play that lick. Play around with that too. Now another thing that I would try though is using strum patterns actually, and this works really well at kind of supporting the voice. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So you'd hit the C and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So one way to kind of work the intro is kind of doing that whole strum pattern with C, and then going to the G for kind of a down, down, up, and then the F for a down, down. C, down, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, F, down, up. So you want to kind of play around with that too. Another strum pattern you may want to think about is doing kind of a long down and then a down, down, up on the C, and then going to the G for kind of a down, down, up, and then F with kind of a down, down, up. So that might be another kind of feel, is kind of that C, down, down, up, G, down, up, F, down, up, C, down, down, up, G, down, up, F, down, up. So we want to think about using that too. And then from there, then we go into our verse part, and our verse starts on C major, but then we go to an E minor chord. We play E minor. First finger goes to A on the second fret, second finger on the D string on the second fret, and if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the E minor, we go back to our F, and then we go to a G, and then we go back to C, and then E minor, and then F, and then a G, and then in that first verse we go back to F, and then we go to E minor, and then we go to a D minor chord, and we play D minor. First finger goes to the high E on the first fret, second finger on the G string, second fret, and then the third or the fourth finger on the B string, third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the D minor, we go back to our E minor chord, and then we go back to F, and then back to E minor. And on that first verse, it almost feels like we go to a D minor and kind of stay there, but later on that kind of gets So we tried our verse with our strum pattern. We'd have C, down, up, E minor, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, E minor, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, E minor, down, down, up, B minor, down, down, up, E minor, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, E minor, down, down, up, E minor, down, down, up, down, up, kind of at the end of that first verse. And then from there, then we go into our chorus part. So we tried our chorus part. We start on the C, and then we go to E minor, and then we go to an F, and then we go to G, and then we go back to C, and then E minor, and then F, and then we go back to G, and then we go back to F, and then we do E minor, but then we go to an E major chord. When we play E major, first finger goes to the G on the first fret, second finger on the A string second fret, and the third finger on the D string second fret. And if you strum all those together, it sounds an E major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the E major, we go to an A minor chord. When we play A minor, first finger goes to the B on the first fret, second finger on the D on the second fret, and third finger on the G string on the second fret. So it looks like E major, but on the wrong strings. And that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really sad. And there's this cool little push at the end of that where we do an A minor and then a G major chord. And then we go back to F, and then we go to C, and then we go back to G, and then we go back to C. It's kind of a down at the end. So we tried our down, down, up, down, up. Most of the chords half until we get to the kind of that E major push where we got an E with a down, down, up, and then A minor with a down, G with a down. And then we kind of go back to just the down, down, up of the strum pattern on the chords. So you have C, down, up, E minor, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, C with a down, down, up, E minor, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, E minor, down, down, up, E major, down, down, up, A minor, down, G, down, F, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, C. And you kind of hear where the intro kind of comes back right there. Now something else I think about adding to the song though is bass notes, and a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, or the down, down, up, or the down, 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 up, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the C you'd have the A string for your bass, on the G you'd have the low E string for the bass, on the F if you're doing the bar you'd have the low E string for the bass, on the F major 7 the D string for the bass, on the E minor you'd have the low E string for the bass, and on the D minor we'd have the D string for the bass. On the A minor, we'd have the A string for the bass. On the E major, we'd have the low for the bass. So you can kind of try that intro with bass notes and have C with kind of a bass, and down, up, and then do your G and F hits. C with an A bass, down, up, G, down, F, down. Or if you're digging on that other strum pattern we were talking about, you could do kind of a bass, down, down, up, and then do the G with a bass, down, up, F with a bass, down, up. Can be a cool variation too. C with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, up, F with a bass, down, up, C with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, F with a bass, down, up. So we tried that next verse with basses. At the very, very end, it almost sounds like we go to a D major chord instead of that D minor we had on the first verse. And then when you play D major, first finger goes to the G string second fret, second finger goes to the high E on the second fret, and third finger goes to the B string on the third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord. It sounds really happy. And that bass note for that, just like the D minor, is going to be the D string. So we try the next verse with a bass down, up, up, down, up. We'd have C with an A bass, down, up, E minor with low E bass, down, up, F with a bass, down, up, G with low E bass, down, up, C with an A bass, down, up, E minor with low E bass, down, up, F with a bass, down, up, G with low E bass, down, up, F with a bass, down, up, E minor with low E bass, down, up, E minor with the D bass, down, up, E minor with low E bass, down, up, F with a bass, down, up, E minor with low E bass, down, up, D major with the D bass, down, up, G with low E bass, down, up. And then we'd be going into our second chorus. So we try our next chorus with basses. We'd have C with an A bass, down, up, E minor with low E bass, down, up, F with a bass, down, up, G with low E bass, down, up, C with an A bass, down, up, E minor with low E bass, down, up, F with a bass, down, up, G with low E bass, down, up, F with a bass, down, up, E minor with low E bass, down, up, E major with low E bass, down, up, A minor, G, F with a bass, down, up, C with an A bass, down, up, G with low E bass, down, up, C with an A bass, down, up. And then from there, they would be going into our bridge part. And our bridge starts on C. and then we go to a D minor, and then an A minor, and then we go back to C, and then we do an A minor, and then we go back to C, and then we end up with a D minor, and an A minor, D minor, E minor, F major, G major. It kind of leads us back into kind of our intro part. So we're going to do that with bass, down, up, down, up. We'd have C with an A bass, down, up, down, D minor with a D bass, down, A minor with an A bass, down, C with an A bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, down, D minor with a D bass, down, A minor with an A bass, down, D minor with an A D bass, down, D minor with a low E bass, down, F with the bass, down, G with low E bass, down, or if you're kind of digging on that other feel, actually, it's kind of a little piece of a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're kind of dividing that beat into two parts with our down, down, up, down, up. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that beat into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the C and do it down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you're doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you're doing a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you're doing an up on 2, down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you're going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And you can also throw in basses on that too and have kind of a bass down, down, up, down, down, up, down, kind of on that sort of pattern too. So we tried our bridge with kind of that 16th pattern. We'd have C with an A bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, D minor with D bass, down, down, up, D minor with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, D minor with an A bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, D minor with D bass, down, down, up, D minor with an A bass, down, down, D minor with a D bass, down, down, D minor with a bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, G with the bass, down, down, up. And then from there, then we kind of go back into a little piece of our intro. So you could kind of work that, and you could do that with basses too. You'd have C with an A bass, down, down, G with a low E bass, down, down for the bass, down, C with an A bass, down, down, G with a low E bass, down, down for the bass, down, down with that 16th feel. And then if we tried our next verse with our 16th feel, we end up with kind of a whole D major at the very, very end, that third verse. So you have C with an A bass, down, down, G with a low E bass, down, down, down for the bass, down, down, G with a low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, E minor with a low E bass, down, down, down for the bass, down, down, G with a low E bass, down, down, down for the bass, down, down, E minor with a low E bass, down, down, D minor with a D bass, down, down, E minor with a low E bass, down, down, down for the bass, down, down, E minor with a low E bass, down, down, D major with a D bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then from there, then we'll be going into our last chorus. And if we tried that with our 16th pattern, we'd have C with an A bass, down, down, E minor with a low E bass, down, down, F the bass, down, down, G with a low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, E minor with a low E bass, down, down, F the bass, down, down, G with a low E bass, down, down, F the bass, down, down, E minor with a low E bass, down, down, up, E major with low E bass, down, down, E minor with an A bass, down, G with low E bass, down, F the bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, 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 down. And then from there, we'll be going into our outro part. And our outro just kind of takes that C, E minor, and our F and G progression and kind of repeats that. So you'd have C, E minor, G with low E bass, C with A bass, E minor low E bass, F with bass, down, down, G with low E bass. Feel free to kind of take that and all these ideas and kind of mix them up any way that you want to, kind of figure out a way that kind of works for you to kind of cover the song. But that's the basics of how you could strum through Angel Eyes by Jeff Healey. So good luck!